Guys, what if the real reason you were stuck in the exact same place you have been for the last 6 months, the last 12 months, in your business, in your life, wasn't because you lack willpower, you lack discipline, you lack motivation, you set big goals? It's the real, honest facts behind the real reality in which you currently live in, which is you're married into these hyper low performance habits which don't serve you. And you actually protect these low performance habits and call them productivity, you call them results, because right now it's getting you the exact same outcomes in which you've had week after week, year after year, month after month, and you call it consistency. You say, one day I'm going to break through that next glass ceiling. Because you've got a bit of wealth, you've got a bit of status, you've made some money, built a name for yourself. But quite frankly, you know you're running off 60% of what's possible. And that, my friend, must be fucking killing you. And that was me. That was me for a long time. And I'm going to tell you a bit of a story because I know you. I know you well more than you think I do. I know you on such a deep level, it's almost disgusting. I know you've tried the 6 or 12 week fat loss plans, diet plans. Your cupboards are full of all the supplements. You might have even used some Anavar, some Clenbuterol, some steroids in the past, some SARMs, just to get a little bit of an edge. You're smashing caffeine down like it's going out of fashion cans of Monster. You're staying up late at night, waking up early in the morning just to squeeze in another half-hearted gym session, which quite frankly is still keeping you average because it's not getting you the results you want. You think you've got it all worked out, don't you? You think that hustle, that grind, that effort is what it really takes to win. In reality, it's just keeping you caught in a loop, keeping you caught in a very dangerous loop of you thinking the harder you grind, the harder you hustle, the more resistance you feel, the more pressure you put on yourself, the more you're going to grow as a person. It's just not the case. It's just not the case because, yeah, on paper you might look like you're doing okay, but you're only 60% of what's possible, like I said at the start. You've got a 6 out of 10 car, 6 out of 10 misses, 6 out of 10 bank balance, 6 out of 10 physique, 6 out of 10 mindset, and you know every time when you look in the mirror, the body doesn't match the man you want to be. And that gap, guys, that fucking gap, it eats you alive. It was eating me alive, and that's why I can speak on this so authentically. Because I've lived this, I've built this, I've done this, I've done it all the wrong ways, guys. I've done the 12 to 14 hour days. I've built a bit of a name. I've been in the coaching space a long time. I've been making over 6 figures per year since I was 20 years old. I've had a successful business, but I knew I was operating like a shadow of the man I could have been. Because I felt that was the only way. Smashing all these workouts, low to no energy, grind more, hustle more, feeling that sense of burnout and that sense of dread. I remember, guys, the year I hit 6 figures for the first time was the year I wanted to kill myself. I fell asleep at the wheel driving and crashed my car, and I broke up with my girlfriend. All because I was the most emotionally volatile, stressed out, burnt out, low performing version of me. Had little to no emotional intelligence, guys, and this is what could happen. This is what can happen because back then all I cared about was the business. I cared about what people thought of me having this business, the status and the respect. I wanted them to know I was doing well. But the thing was, see if my business got ripped away from me, what would I have been? What would I have literally been? Because I nearly had my life pulled away from me. My relationships pulled away from me. But my business was protected because I held it so close. I cared about it so much. To the point I was the thing that was losing, personally me. And I knew I could have only went another couple of months before I burnt out even harder. And maybe something darker could have happened. Maybe I couldn't have been here filming this video to give you guys some wisdom and some insight. See, once the business is stripped away, you gotta ask yourself, who the fuck really are you behind all the numbers? Are you really a man of substance? Are you hollow? Because that's when I realised there was a problem. That's when I realised there was a massive fucking problem. And I had to address it, because the system I was running on, I had a very finite track and I was closing in on finishing it. And I had to realise, right, there was a bit of a breakthrough when I realised there was a lie I'd been telling myself for way too long, and it was more hustle, more grind, more effort equals more results. That's not the case. Doing less, done better, has granted me a life I never thought possible. I live between Dubai and Bali now. I'm marrying my fiance next year. I've got an incredible business. I've got an incredible bill of health. I'm lean, strong, jacked, athletic, 10% body fat year round. I actually train less than I ever have. I'm the most high testosterone, high energy version of myself I've ever been. I feel calm, confident. And it's because I realised it's not more effort that gets more results. It's more alignment that yields more results. And the minute you're actually capable, willing and ready to rewire your identity, shift your paradigm and install a new system, which is actually going to allow you to feel like high performance as a whole, right? High performance as a whole can actually be automatic. And it can be. Because your health, your physique, your energy, your identity, your purpose, your lifestyle, all of that will continue spinning in all these cycles and circles and plates. And you're going to feel that you'll never be able to control one or the other or this or that. You feel that you can't have high performance across the board. You feel like you can only have it in one area at a time, like single track focus, which makes sense. It does, trust me. I understand that belief, I understand that paradigm. But you'll keep spinning in these circles, guys, that you create for yourself. And you know how it feels. It's exhausting. Because the more you put into these areas, the harder you grind, it just leaves you feeling weaker, softer, more frustrated, more, what could you call it? Just more frustrated with the life you're living. And I want you to imagine a different way of doing something, a different way of living the life you're living, a different way of being. Because imagine this, right? 6 months from today, right here, right now. Write it, get like a diary, like a pen and paper, and write at the top 6 months. And find out the exact date. And just write I am. And just imagine this, feel it when you're doing it. Think about it. I am lean, jacked, athletic, full of energy, running a high performance company. I have an amazing relationship, great network of friends. I live in a powered lifestyle, I have no brain fog. I'm dialed in on nutrition. I've got a physique that commands respect when I walk into a room. I don't have to speak because my body, my presence, my energy says 1,000 words without me even saying one. You've got a business that scales because you're operating with clarity, confidence, conviction instead of chaos and stress and dread. You're not just this half-performing, underbaked, stressed out, scatty-ratty business owner living in the shadows anymore. You know? You've just got total, full-fledged alignment. In the presence of the man that you knew you were always meant to be. Just feel that, just feel that in your chest for a second. Understand that. Because that can be you. That's allowed to be you. Because that's why I built the project. That's why I built my coaching model. Because I was that burnt out, stressed, underperforming business owner that had everything in the line. I felt like I was going to lose it all if I didn't just grind that little bit more. But the Peak Performance Project, guys, is very, very simple. It's a frictionless operating system for men. High-performing men in high-pressure roles. They want to dial in on their physique, their purpose, their productivity, and their physical and mental performance. We install the TD5, which is the 5 daily habits, which myself included, with all of my one-to-one clients operate from every single day. That improves their diet, nutrition, and energy. Removes the brain fog, aligns them with their mission purpose, gives them flow to their diary routine, allows them to become a hell of a lot more productive, provides them a low friction, high impact training system, and gives them the mental calibration and mental rewiring that they need every single day to operate their best. Sounds a bit heavy duty, but it's literally five simple daily habits. And it's crazy. I've worked on this for years and years and years, because see, once you're dialed in and install this frictionless system, it just makes success feel automatic. It makes life easy. Like, you guys are playing on hard mode right now. Literally, you're running up a fucking incline treadmill with a 100-kilo vest on, and you're making your life hard, and you're thinking, yeah, I'm grinding, no, I'm working hard, I'm going to get there one day. It's not the case. It's not the case. It never will be the case. And yeah, you could watch this video up until this point and think, you know what, nah, I'm going to do another 12-week plan. I'm going to do another bland diet. No, you don't need that shit. You've done it before. Think about how much it's costing you continuing to repeat the same bullshit behaviours week after week, month after month, year after year. Not only in your business, but in your body, your self-esteem, your confidence. Think about all the things that you actually value, which are getting destroyed because you just don't have a simple system that rewires your identity, builds a world-class physique, and multiplies your energy, guys, into levels unknown. 10x's your productivity without adding more stress, more grind, more hustle. Because you don't need that shit, man. You do not need that shit, right? Because you're an entrepreneur. You're trying to optimize for the good life. To live life in your own terms, remember. But right now, you're only operating at 60%. And I know if you've made it this far in this video, you're already done drifting. I know what everyone else is saying to you. Oh, you're working so hard, you're doing so well. I know what you want to do. I know sometimes you just want to wake up and burn the fucking business down and start all over again. Or retreat back to 9 to 5 for some safety and some stability and some better routine so you can get a good night's sleep. But guys, I want this channel here, this YouTube channel, to be a place and space for you guys to come and feel like you're actually not in this alone anymore. Because building a business is very fucking hard. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of effort, a lot of stress, and we need better men. We need you to be better. We need you to be aligned, because life's a mirror, not a window. You gotta look at yourself rather than look out. Who do you fucking gotta be to take things to the next level? And I tell you what, guys, the minute you become him, you take things to the top, you really align with the man you were truly meant to be, here, now, and for the first and last time. Your entire life will change, your business will change, your relationship will change, every single aspect of your life will change, because you have become someone who has mastered the core 4. You have a frictionless, simple system that allows you to win every single day, and you move forward through life at pace. Because remember, as always, guys, success loves speed. But you can't go fast without subtraction, so you have to remove all of the bullshit that does not serve you anymore, so you can execute at the standard you know you are capable of. So guys, as always, rate, comment, subscribe if you enjoy this style of content. Please stay along for the journey, for the mission. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. If you want to find out more about how I can help you install my systems into your life so we can build you from the ground up, become the man, there's going to be a link in the description below. you want to gain access to that, literally just hit the motherfucking link. We can chat, me and you, one to one, on this phone right here. We'll chat, boom. We'll see what the next best move for you actually has to be. And I tell you what, guys, I'm going to show you how to install a system that makes high performance your default setting. And I know it's going to fucking change the game for you. So let's get it. Let's go, guys. No more messing around. We'll see you soon.